Hello everyone. In this series I'll just tie one of my versions of the fly I tied before, called Krejca or J-wing fly, and again I'm using 900 BL TMCO size 16. For the tail I'll use some rooster feather from the mopping thing, you know, the feathery thing that you mop around, dust around your house. So start your thread, GSP or whatever you have, very close to the hook eye, but leaving some space. Check if this GSP is good, not spinning and so, and then attach your tailing material first. So because this feather is also very stiff, I don't need to use many fibers here, so just use like a couple of them. This is maybe even too much, so I'll just pluck out. Now measure the length you want, like so, and then attach it on the top of the hook. Now the reason I'm using this color is because of the body color, and now it's time to use this traditional, let's say, material, and it's silk material. It's viscose, but you can use raw silk if you have. Just take one of these strands that's unraveling and pre-waxed it a little bit, and then I'm using green or olive for ribbing, and this material looks like so. So I just take like 2 strands of it or whatever. Let me see what I took. It's a little bit messy, so I took 2. I'll just go with it through the wax, and then after that just go through your fingers, and you'll get pretty sturdy and durable material. Now both yellow and this green, catch them together near this thorax area. I mean, this fly is not going to have real thorax, but nevertheless just catch it there. So when you reach the end of the hook, make sure that your wraps are tight so nothing spins around, and then go back. So now you can see why I caught all the materials here, because I've created a taper already, so I don't need to use much of this thread to create more taper. Now first you will wrap with yellow thread because that's your base color, and as you can see immediately it doesn't give you real yellow color. It gives you some light color, but it's not yellow. It's semi-translucent. Now it becomes yellow, like a real insect, like it has those transitions in color. So now catch it with your thread relatively near the eye, as you can see, and now cut the excess. Now what you want to do with those ribs, spin them very hard. You want to get a round shape, very tight rope, and then just wrap it around the hook, your fly's body in even turns, and now you can see those ribs showing off a little bit, but not much, just delicate transitioning color. So catch it near the eye of the fly, and then cut the excess material. Now it's time for CDC, my favorite magic material. I will use tips of CDC for this fly, and you can use CDC like more or less. You choose the quantity according to the water. If the water is more fast, rough, just use more. If the water is delicate, you can use less, and that's it. Now take the CDC tips, align them and tie them like so on your fly. I took white one for the top part so I can see the fly better. It's not necessary, but it can help. Now tie this very firmly, because butt ends can be pulled out if you don't tie this properly. So don't cut this CDC very close to the thread, because you want to catch these butt ends a little bit more. So just catch them a little bit more, like so. And now you can proceed behind your wings, lift them up a little bit, so you have this angle. Now make relatively thin and loose topping noodle around your thread. This is fighting me. I need some scroll dubbing here more. So 1, 2 pinches. You can use less, maybe you can use more, depends on the fly. So just go with a couple of reps behind, make sure those reps are tight, and then go to the front of your fly, and now make a neat head, small one, and then wrap with finish knot, make it tight. This fly is relatively durable. It's super nice for fishing, it's delicate, it's for fussy fish, it's perfect. Like even if nothing is catching, you can just use this fly, no problem. Now what I like to do is I just like to come out those legs a little bit, as you can see, and that's it. This is like, I cannot say it's my version of this fly, but this is how I like to tie a variation of this J-wing fly. It's just perfect for grayling. It's a lovely fly. I mean, I'm not sure you can see that on camera, but look at those transitions. You can even see the tail showing through the body. Those transitions, they just look perfect. I mean, it's not going to catch you more fish, but it's gonna catch your eye for sure. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you liked it, just consider subscribing, commenting, whatever you ask. I will try and give my best to answer you and to help you if I can. So thank you very much again, and see you next time.